pushed in a lot down there. It's going to be extremely difficult. The karma was pretty much face up, as you were talking about, and this is the choice. So. And there you have it. I think Live Sandbox, it's their first game of the season. They need to kind of get used to the fan chants. It's the first time in a long time since 2019.
What? And now they're taking position in River.
Live Sandbox is Drake. No prio on bot, no problem.
Yeah, neither team is prio, neither lane. It's just like, let's do it. Let's
right.
fight.
4v4, they're going for it. The charm is down, and that was huge. Closer gets stunned up for a long time. Krako is also going to go down. That will be first blood here for Fate in the mid lane on this Taliyah.
Well, if Sandbox didn't change one bit, I don't think there was an engage you wanted to go for, but it did so nonetheless, and Kwangdong was standing there like, what do you guys, you need to hit charms or have the Vi ultimate that's not available yet? You can't just try and make this work, and it doesn't work. That's first blood. Also enables champions like Kale and like champions that can just free scale completely. But Sejuani with Ignite, actually, especially when paired with a jungler like Viego, has a ton of pressure. As a Prince.
Prince goes for the heal though. They went pretty deep on that one. Hoyt is going to eat 2 giant turret shots, and Teddy will be forced to flash out of there.
And this time around, it's Kwangdong that bites off a little bit more. Krako making his way, does have the ultimate available this time around.
Oh no.
He doesn't know.
He's going to get hit by that, and now he's Mininar, so this is going to be a squishy Dove who will be forced to flash away. He is burning down, and that's what you're talking about, that Sejuani able to put on a lot of pressure, even mostly by herself.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming through there, and now maybe the counterplay.
Hey, they're trying to... This is a Sejuani, though, who does have the Cinder, and Closer making a long trip up to the top side. Elam's still here, though, and he's just going to back away. They say, nope, Keen, you're just dead, and they're going to hand that kill over to Krako on the fly.
Key thing there, Fate not able to join that. Still in mid lane, a little bit hazy. But I'm just shocked that Zeri... I mean, she's losing.
Prince here, he's going to get over the wall, though, but that is a significant amount of damage that he has to eat to get out of there.
Yeah, as I was saying.
Coming over the wall here is Fate looking for the knock-up, and he will be able to get it. The stun comes in into the Sedge ultimate, and that will be enough. The power of Taliyah showing it right here.
But I don't know if this Zeri is really going to have the setup that she needs as Kyle.
Yeah, there's a little bit of damage there from Ellen, but now they're trying to turn him here onto Teddy, who has to flash away, but Krako goes in to make sure he goes down. A 1-for-1 trade so far. And Prince and Kale say, no, we're not going to take this 2v3.
But as we get later into the game, at some point, Keen is going to be so tanky that he can just face check that.
Here we go again. That is the knockup. He has to flash it. And the Rift Herald is just getting more and more value. This is a second-tier turret already coming in here on the top lane for Kwangdong Freaks, just trying to get as much money early on as possible.
Kwangdong is playing it well. Teleport coming in now. Keen, full health bar. And yeah, from this position, the Live Sandbox combo is going to be so hard to actually pull off. 2 really big threats in Fade and Teddy.
Wow. Even throwing the ult, that was definitely an overcommittal there from Keen, as they knew Krako was in the bush, but, I mean, not 100% going to land that one blind. As some poke damage is already coming out here, Krako looking for that backline. They want to burst down Fade, and they knock him into the wall. That is going to be the end of him, and that is exactly who they wanted. Element's doing so much damage on the Viego, but he is all alone. The takedown comes through. That is 2 kills now for Live Sandbox, and they are on the chase.
And there you see the danger of dive. Only a moment of weakness is necessary, and immediately Live Sandbox strike as Krako, I don't know about that one, really nicely done by Teddy, as Hoyt is also gonna get taken down by Prince. And despite that unfortunate ending, man, what a setup from Krako. Immediate ult coming through from KL as well, because if that doesn't hit, that play looks completely different. You know, if teams actually fight each other, the fights do last longer, as we see here. So that part's great, as again, Krako.
Yeah, they're trying to get in this one. He's looking for that backline. He finds Teddy. Can anyone follow up, though, is the question. The answer, absolutely not. as Keen's going to be knocked in, but here comes the giant wall. Everybody corralled up against this one. Dove is not able to get the takedown, and immediately Kwangdong Freaks strike back.
Live by the dive, die by the dive. Live Sandbox, try to go for another play, but that one was way too deep. Teddy was very ready. Took the net back, and we're not done yet.
Oh, he's spotted, though. And, you know, he's just trying to be a deterrent right now for this Baron, as he is going to get stunned on the corner, but it doesn't matter. They take out Fate. As Teddy, I don't know if you can take that 1v4, as you see that Hoyt also going to be charmed up, and Closer makes a big play.
It's a Fiesta, Valdez. Whoa! Win any of the fights. And making sure that doesn't happen is important as Fate.
He's got Flash, and he tries to go for the wall. I guess deciding that even with the Flash, he would not have survived. And after that, does get one comboed, so see you later to that Taliyah. Certainly highlighting one of the downsides of this pick. Maybe someone put it over and just spotted where the Vi is, which makes it a little bit easier as the Sejuani ultimate going to be thrown on in, and the charm is going to be sidestepped so close here as they try to burst it down, and this might will go actually to LM, as Keen might just be left to the prey here, as down he will go super low. Krako's going in there, over the wall comes Prince, they're diving in, and the Zeri is beginning to show the value of this pick as they chase them down. Fate trying to deny it, but he will be slowed up. Has to flash over the wall, but here comes Dove. Scott Meganar in just a moment as well, as Cleanse on the slow of the boomerang. Fate really wanting to get out of this one, as one by one the pieces fall, and the charm will not land though.
Caitlyn being blown up immediately, there nothing, or being no chances, no damage available whatsoever. Okay. Really nicely done here.
And the fact that Prince responds immediately, like we don't get to hear the comms of Krako, but I guarantee you he's screaming like, go, 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 I'm going in, I'm going in. And the fact that Prince is immediately over the wall means that the damage is there for Teddy and forces them back. If Krako goes in alone and he gets blown up, it's a totally different story, and then Prince is kind of out there by himself. Oh no.
Closer, no.
It's the classic Jonah Strong angle, as he is, yeah, he's dead. There's all 5 of them there. And that's a dead Ahri, at least. Even he will get poked down, as Krako has found an immaculate angle. Just the best angle into the back here. And look at the damage immediately. Teddy gets blown up. And it doesn't matter if they have the poke damage, if they don't have their damn Caitlyn, as he will go down. That's going to be 3 kills basically for free. And the 2 of them just on the run. You can see the rest of Live Sandbox already pushing the mid lane.
And that's going to be it, Valdez. Live Sandbox about to take the victory here. Helen trying to run away in the mist. I'm sure he'll stay alive. But I don't think we can say the same for his base as Krako. That was an angle, man. Sneaking through the waves.
This guy gets an 100 in his geometry class. I'm telling you, man. He has got the best angles. Oh, and just like that, I mean, the game descends.
Going, the chase.
LM, he's actually going to live. He's going to live. But the Nexus will not. Live Sandbox on the backs of Krako's Vi. Really showing the power of that pick. Just every single fight, it seemed like he was the one getting it going.
Win or lose, let's do it.
And everybody can, I guess outside of Kale, right? I mean, Prince is over the wall, Closer dashes, Dove hops. And he will lock it in.
Gonna get picked up here. Sejuani, obviously. Early game, going to be a little rough. I do like the pressure that a Sejuani and Trundle 2v2 has into the gangplank, because, well, the 1v1 is obviously one that Keen.
There you go. They figured out the cheer. Live Sandbox. Especially after that one, there's a lot to cheer about.
Should see this coming. Won't have his jungler in the vicinity, though, because Alan is looking back towards bot.
Oh, Dove beating it very nicely here. Flash forward, waits for the follow-up flash, and there is the chomp. Do they have the damage? The answer is no. Even with the red buff, Krako not able to extend that. And here comes LM. Unseen for now, but let's see how they handle this one. Krako says, no, that's a suspicious-looking bush there. I'm not sure. And you know what? Maybe he's just looking for the follow-up, but
take him down, and
he's back.
He is again.
This time, the pillar's pretty nice, actually, but Keen is just going to turn around, and now Elam is coming up to the top side here. Do they have the damage? Krako a little bit out of his depth, now trying to turn it. He gets the chop on a Keen, but the oranges are enough. And Keen will be able to survive as now the pillar comes in from the stolen Trundle. And Elam is going to be able to pull up another kill here.
Oh no. Oh, the
Oh, and a fight down in bot, the Ignite committed to, and we're just going to see this again. I mean, Keen is just waiting for the Viego as now here you go, the barrel on both of them, and they immediately turn this one. Can they escape this time is the question. The speed up from Keen, but it's not going to be enough, and Krako and Dove actually will get away.
Oh, yeah, if they die there, the game is effectively over. Now they're in the ropes, but they're hanging on. What are you going to mine with one hand?
And then the ward that just got put down. Elam is going to be slowed up here. And there is a really nice pillar this time around. Elam does not have much of a hope of getting out of this one. Even with the cannon barrage, he's slowed for days as Prince gets himself into an awkward spot, but immediately gets that reset with the forced shot. That's the flash in, and now he's got level 6.
He has no vision.
Oh no! And he's not going to face check there. Oh.
Teddy!
Oh. Okay.
In another situation, maybe they could get away with that.
Sandbox trying to get in onto the LeBlanc. Doesn't have the distortion right now. That's a lot of damage. Finally, Fate gets it back up, and bit of a rotation up top here. Already you can see the Rift Herald is getting pretty low, though.
Elam.
And Elam is in a lot of trouble now. He is going to smite it down and give his life for the good of the cause here. That is, they're going to hand the kill over to Prince, too, which is really huge. That is a lot of gold right now into that Kaisa that is already ahead.
Destroyed, but it's not going to be great. And Liv Sandbox clearly say, you know what, Dove? Have fun. I'm going to do actual useful stuff, and pick up another Drake would be nice.
He did get that one kill, which is the one thing as they're trying to burst down Hoyt now. He's got the depth charge in there, and is it enough damage? It will be. The Ignite comes in, and the Subjugate is actually what will secure the kill. And Hoyt had been playing with fire, and Kale finds his moment.
Definitely doesn't give away leads.
That's true.
That has been a
good point.
theme. As
we are pressing our buttons. They go in, and Hoyt immediately dies again. Down goes the Rakan, and this Rakan is getting 0 value in this game so far. None.
I'd like to remind everyone that Nautilus was open.
Okay. Oh, he hit him.
No.
He's going in. The long-range Void Seeker. You gotta be kidding me. And they hand it over to Prince, who gets a shutdown as well. And now the Kaisa is just giga-fed.
Dark Sim, so maybe it'll happen. Yeah, no plasma, no plasma.
Come on, let's go. As he's throwing out the Void Seeker, he's telling Dove to continue going and to join him because he is so confident that it is going to land. Oh, okay. Blue buff for Elam. They deny it away from Teddy, which is nice. Liv Sandbox putting on the pressure. If there's one team that we know will put on some pressure.
So insanely strong, and that isn't really available this time around, and Keen is, he's doing a lot.
Oh boy. Oh, he's able to not touch it. Keen just flashes and shoots him down.
Oh boy.
They're trying to get on top of Keen now, though, as Prince can join from here. He's going to wait. He is going to wait, as now he will join on to Elam, as that is going to be 2 kills immediately struck back. And guess who is picking them up? It is Dove. As over the wall comes the True Shot barrage, but it hits nobody. Krako's still going, and he flashes away. Guys, you know, there's a Drake coming up.
That's the most Krako thing I've ever seen.
Here comes Keen. They're going to try to burst it and run. And let's see if it does work out for them. They do get the smite down, but where did the Trundle go? Keen is already gigantic. As the barrels will be denied, Teddy is trying to follow up, but Liv Sandbox get the Drake, and you know, sacrificial Trundle is not the end of the world.
This game is so fun.
I know, it's great.
It just keeps going, and
if they were all in there, I mean, that could have been risky, as Hoyt again is going to get caught. He goes down again, and that's just going to start a 4v5. The damage is huge from Kwangdong Freaks, but you, again, do not have a Rakan.
There is no doubt in my mind that that is what's about to happen here.
Oh, here we go. The charm hits, and that's Teddy now who's going to be picked. Just add him to the list. And now again, Live Sandbox right before a big objective. They find somebody on the side of Kwangdong, and they can take whatever they want.
Oh, and I like this. I like going for the Drake here. Although it is still 30 seconds, so actually never mind that. I thought it was already up. You should still be able to get it, and there is no way that Kwangdong can actually do the Baron here, so just
push
shove
mid.
out mid.
Yeah,
shove out mid, and then try to get this turret down, and then rotate over. Kwangdong, you gotta be ready for that.
Here we go.
Oh, they're not ready.
Hey, we got the GA down here as Kale's getting low. Prince is in a bit of trouble. They do kite it back, though, as Live Sandbox, for the first time in this game, it feels like they are pressured in a spot, and Prince loses his GA.
Has now Surreal does, has his free item power spike. As take another look at this. Okay, well done by Fate. Yeah.
So,
yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's Live Sandbox as well, isn't
That's
it?
why.
Yeah. Yep. That's GA gone. GA gone, really, really big. Not in of itself going to be completely debilitating, but definitely removed a number of plays from Prince. Tension is building. Still a far side over available here. There is the opportunity, and Live Sandbox is going to start it off. Very high amount of Baron damage here.
Well, they are getting it down to about half, but here we go again! Not point again! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I feel so bad for this player, but every single time...
Keen's still there, though. They're getting low. They're clumped up.
They are getting pretty low. The hook is going to miss. Charm hits onto Elam, and they get the Baron. Elam is ticking down to the Subject 8, ends the Ignite once again. And that is going to be the end of them, and another Charm is going to land. So much for your oranges. Down he will go. They have Baron. They might just push to end.
I think they can. Oh, oh. Was he trying to predict a hook? I think they know Fate's
Maybe
there.
it looked like it, yeah. This is, look, oh, TP coming in. Kale's just playing bodyguard on the back. He's getting the minions in. As TP is coming in, and okay, they're gonna, oh yeah, it's Live Sandbox. They are definitely going to commit.
Oh, yeah.
Look at another TP's coming in. It's 5v3.
Kill Hexblast out of the way!
So many other teams would have backed already, but Live Sandbox, they want to end the game now, maybe before our first blood in the game yesterday. As they go in, closer's pretty low. The ult will sail wide, but it does not seem to matter. Live Sandbox take a giant mallet and smash it across Kwangdong Freaks' faces, and that is going to be the end of the series, 2-0. Let me just play greed, and then Live Sandbox are like, no.
I don't.
Bad scaling team.
Well, I agree. And for Kwangdong,
Congratulations. You guys took down KDF with a 2-0 score. How do you feel? It was your opener match. I'm happy that I beat Fate. Are you nervous right now? A little bit? Yeah, because it's been a while, you know. A little bit. What about your Prince? How are you feeling? The Prince is back, and it was a phenomenal return to the LCK. You know, even though a lot of people around me were like trying to cheer me up, I was still having doubt of myself. But with this start, I think I will be able to regain confidence. How does it feel to be back in the LCK? I was having some stage jitters because it's been a while since I played on stage, and also I had some time off. So I was going through a lot of thoughts, you know, how I am going to develop myself during the off time. And I think actually taking that vacation kind of helped me out a lot. Yeah, indeed. However, right now, the meta is all about the AD carry and the bottom lane. How do you think that the meta will impact your playstyle? I can evolve into any kind of playstyle, you know? And I was prepared for everything. And also, the most important thing would be having a great synergy and teamwork with Kyle. And I'm happy that he's performing so well this day, so I'm also performing really good. Back to Kuroko. It has been a while since you played together with Prince as well as a teammate. So how was that? I mean, Well, not only Prince but also other players on my team stepped up so much and they were doing great. So I'm just proud of them. Let's get back to the pick and back of game number 1. I mean, it's so hot on stage. I'm sorry. A little bit of pushback on my hair. Please excuse me. Game number 1 was a rough game for sure for AD carry because there were 7 target bans towards the marksman and you ended up playing Zeri and you were playing against Caitlyn Karma, a very strong lane duo. Zeri, in fact, it's not a champion that I played a lot in scrims recently. I have never played it in the past 5-6 games, but I think our coach told me Zeri looks like a perfect fit to the comp, so we just decided to give it a try. And Kuroko, it was Ari Vi comp pulled up by Sandbox. You guys are so fast to lock the comp in, so could you kind of break down the process of having that duo? Well, first off, Vi recently looked really good, you know, so I practiced that pick a lot. And also our mid laner, Closer, is also really good at Ari as well, so those are kind of one of our comfort picks. What's with the stare, Prince? I mean, he's just funny. In the final team fight, Kuroko, you were asking your teammate Twitter if it's okay for you to dive onto the opponent, and you guys had a blast with the team fight. Could you tell us what happened there? You know, I'm kind of a guy who never looks back, you know. I just go all in. I just always rush in and just put it my all. And this time around, I kind of thought I have to be the one kind of controlling my teammates, leading the team, so I wanted to have communication before I pulled off a play. And then moving on to game number 2, after the Vi got banned, you guys are so fast to secure Trundle for you. Why was that? First off, so that game number 2, during the spring split or even last year, after those runs, you know, I kind of realized that I really have to work on my champion pool. So I have been practicing a lot of different picks, and Trundle was one of them. And also, Leaf Sandbox had a lot of priority down on the bottom lane. You guys were able to finish, you know, Infinity Edge really early compared to the opponent AD carry. So what was your plan in playing against Teddy's Kaisa? I mean, Teddy's pick. So on Kaisa against Teddy's Ezreal, I just followed the typical Kaisa game plan. You know, I never thought that I'm actually gonna lose to that Ezreal with that kind of comp. And also Kyle also doing a fantastic job when I was pushing him off the cliff. Any word over to Kyle? I mean, you mentioned it several times in the interview. You said the teamwork is going well. I think he did well, but the moment when he jumps off the cliff together with me is a perfect teamwork, but sometimes he just jumps off by himself, so we'll have to work on the timing. Liv Sandbox is definitely back with more romantic plays this time around, and we can tell that the performance has stepped up so much. What about you guys? Do you also feel it the same way? Yeah, we also think that we have stepped up a lot. And I just want to say thank you to all my teammates. Just like I said earlier, you know, I did someone to kind of control my aggressive play style, and then it was my teammates, you know, giving me all the calls and having communication. So I was able to win this POG thanks to my teammates today. So I want to say thank you all. What about your fans? Any words for them? So Thank you for coming out to the little park to support Live Sandbox, and also still COVID is around in the LCK and also in Korea. So everyone, be safe, and I'll meet you guys at the fan mid later. What about you, Prince? To start off, this was my comeback match, so I'm so happy that I will be able to meet you guys in real life, and also I heard a lot of people expected KDF to win this game. I think probably everyone predicted KDF victory, but I'm so happy that we were able to prove ourselves. And this will be the end of the interview from Prince Crocker from Live Sandbox. I'm gonna pass it back to Atlas and Wolf. Thank you.